Bum 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 bum. The Peter Shit Show. Bum 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 bum. Gonna ask you guys to continue to pray for me. I I'm on vacation in Las Vegas, and one this is the nail in the coffin. I really want to leave the United States for good. So this summer, when I travel to Taiwan, I'm gonna seriously consider pivoting my career. I'm already looking at opportunities in Taiwan. I got a conference that I'm going to in Taiwan. Network more with people there. Look for career opportunities. Here in the United States, you do not get a break if you have a really rotten day. Like you have a rotten day, and it looks like everybody will use that to poke you even more. Uh, so you know how the rich get richer and the poor get poorer? Well, the happy people get happier, and the people who are depressed get even more depressed because of the way we interact here. When you have a good day, everybody's on your side. You have an even better day. When you have a bad day, everybody will poke at you and make it seem like you're an idiot for having a bad day, and then your day just gets worse and worse and worse. Right? It kind of has that vibe to it, right? It's kind of like welfare for the rich, right? Except it's good news for the people who are already having a good day, right? I don't know, but I had a bad day, and everybody compounded to that by adding fury to it. I was already having a bad day, and this guy claimed that after I had argued with this guy earlier today, he said he didn't know I was having a bad day. How am I supposed to know you're having a bad? Well, yeah, after I put my headphones on to ignore you 3 times in a row, you need to scream at me. I didn't tell him that, but I gotta be careful about something. You see, I recently started chatting with a celebrity, actually two celebrities in Poland, and I was talking about meeting up with them, but after my experience here in Las Vegas, I mean, it's bad enough when I drive 4 hours for an art show that I need to be here anyway. I just, I extended the trip, granted, because I was hoping to see that girl. And not seeing her, and it's already upset. Imagine I fly to Poland and run into this. I'm not going to be happy. Right? Or France, right? The other girl is in France right now. Uh, I'm not going to be especially happy about that. So I don't know what to do now. But I was talking to one of Mary Curry's granddaughters, if you could believe it, and she and I are going to. I'm going to show her how to extract some radioisotopes from household dust, and she liked that idea. Actually, I hope to build an open air polonium mine, is what I call it. Got this tower that extracts radioactive dust out of the air from radon decay. I have an idea how to build something like that. And But my coworker warns me that she's elderly. Helene is her name. She's elderly. My coworker was saying that perhaps she's misremembering me as either one of her colleagues from her glory days of working on this stuff, or maybe even as her deceased husband. And but that's fine too, right? If she really misremembers me as her deceased husband, I would be floored about that, right? Let's just hope she doesn't misremember, what day I get there to France to go see her, right? And then, believe it or not, I recently started chatting with the second place winner of Polish Idol season one, Evelina Falinta. Actually, I was listening to her music today to take my mind off of what was going on when this idiot decides to scream at me for no apparent good reason. Other than that, I was ignoring him. I don't know. One of my other roommates said it's very disrespectful to completely ignore somebody as if they didn't exist. Feel free to leave a comment if it is. But he screamed at me. After he said hello a couple times and I put my headphones on and turned up the volume, he then screamed, "Hey!" at me really loudly. So loudly that it startled me even with my music on. Right. I don't know who was being more disrespectful here. But I learned the hard way that here in the United States, so the idea of the rich getting richer and the poor getting poorer doesn't just apply to money. It applies to good health. It applies to happiness. It applies to love. It applies to status, and among other things. This is the Peter Shit Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Shit Show. Shit.